Welcome to another episode of the Home Media Cave, brought to you by thehomemediacave.com. Anywho, we'll get to that in a minute. Today's episode, I'm doing episodes now, is about my last month's worth of trade paperbacks, compendiums, and so forth that I've got. Something a lot of people don't know about the Home Media Cave is I'm actually a really big comic collector. And one of the things I'm doing is I'm getting rid of all of my comics. All of them-ish. I'm keeping all my X titles. I'm keeping my 90s Image. And I'm keeping stuff that doesn't have a trade format right now. I'm keeping 90s Valiant as well. And the New 52. The New 52 is a whole other thing. I'm going to do a whole series on about trying to collect all of the issues. But for this episode, I'm going to go over all the books I've gotten in the last month-ish so of trades, I would say. I have them stacked. They're not in alphabetical order, but they're stacked by where I got them. Let's start with the one I got from my local comic shop first. Batgirl. Mother. So I am trying to get basically all the all-in stuff in trade format now, because I was buying it weekly, the books, but it's just easier to get them like this. I haven't read this one yet, but I'm going to get to it. That's the other thing. I'm getting weekly books and I'm not reading them. They're just sitting there. So I'm selling those online on my website / eBay / whatnot. Find me. I'm around. So that was the one I got from my local comic shop. That was it. I only got one. I'm thinking let's do eBay next, because it's not as big a stack as InStockTrades. Or Amazon's is kind of big, but it's because there's bigger books. But let's go with the eBay stack. Right here's the eBay stack. So I'm going to set it over here. The first one on top, well, I'm going to talk about some of these sellers too. So this is Deadpool, Millionaire with a Mouth. I didn't need it yet, but it was like a couple bucks. And this guy bagged and boarded this trade, so that's really cool. I like that about him. I did need this one, though, because I'm trying to start reading Marvel from like 98-ish. So I found a list on League of Comic Geeks, and this was one of the books on there. So Marvel Boy. It's a Marvel Knights one. I haven't ever read this at all, any of these, so that's a thing I'm going to do. And I'm not going to put the pricing, because I don't remember the pricing, and I don't want to look it up. This is another one that I was needing, because I'm trying to get all the Craig Cohen era X-Men stuff in trade as well. And everyone says to read this as part of it. So I finally found this for a reasonable price on eBay, so I grabbed Deadpool by Kelly Thompson. I don't know much about this one yet, and it's a Deadpool title. But yeah, this is one that I was told I needed for that era. This is another one of the ones that I got for the 98-ish Marvel stuff. You'll see some of that in like the Amazon stack too. Spider-Man, Revenge of the Green Goblin. The Spider-Man books are going to be a little confusing for me to figure out, because like the list I found was all trades, and like these were listed as individual issues. I found these in a trade, so I grabbed this real fast because it's like at the beginning of the reading. I think with the Spider-Man stuff, though, I'm going to try to get most of it in epic form. But I just wanted to get this one so I could just move on with the reading as I can. So I want to read more of these faster. So the next one I got was Lady Death, The Reckoning Revised. I don't know why I got this. I'm not going to get rid of my Lady Death books, I don't think. I feel like the Chaos Lady Death are going to be kind of hard to replace, unless they eventually put them in trade, and if they do, I'll get rid of them. But like the Coffin ones that I have that are in trade already, that I own the trades, I'm going to get rid of. I don't know, like comics are taking up too much space. Yeah, trades and stuff will take up more space too, but at least I can put them on shelves. And if you follow this channel, you know I do shelves. I mean, I got my DVDs, I got a bunch of movies. But what I'm going to be doing is eventually buying Billy bookcases from IKEA and just start making like a library. But yeah, so I got this. It's, I think, 3 issues maybe. I'm not sure how many's in it. I think I own all of these issues in comic form, but it was like a couple bucks, so I grabbed it. Okay, so now we're getting to some of the weird stuff from there. Still eBay. I ordered this. Well, I didn't order this one. I ordered the other trade that has all the same issues, and even on the listing, it showed a actual picture, not a stock photo. And they sent me this. Whatever, right? I contacted them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll send you the right one." Wink, wink. And they're like, "You can pitch that or donate it." They haven't sent it yet, and this was over a week ago, and I haven't got any tracking, and they're just ignoring me. It's one of those bigger companies on eBay that sells books. I'm not sure which one off the top of my head, but it's one of those bigger ones. So anyway, everyone's been telling me, hey, you should read this run of Daredevil. And so that's kind of where I got this starting the Marvel at 98, because that's when this run was. I read this book already. I wasn't that impressed with it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's the fact that Kevin Smith wrote it, and I don't know. I wasn't impressed, but on that note, I got volume 2. And this is wrote by a whole different team, it looks like. So maybe I might like volume 2. And this was from another seller too. This seller did phenomenal. They sent it well. It was all bagged and boarded great, exactly like the description. So loved that seller. And that was an individual seller, not a like big bookstore. So going with another individual seller, this one, Catwoman, Trial of the Catwoman, volume 1. I have some of these issues. I don't have all of the issues that are in here, but I want to get all of these in trade format because, like I said, I'm getting rid of all my books. Okay, another thing I'm keeping is I'm keeping artists. Like, so if I have artists by like covers by DNA, I'm gonna keep his books, and J. Scott Campbell, all of them, I'm keeping their stuff. But yeah, so some of my Catwoman stuff from like the newer stuff, it's all been done by DNA. I'm gonna be keeping those books. This one though, it's kind of hard for me to find the issues originally. The issues I have, I got at a garage sale. So I'm getting rid of all the issues out of this run. And now I got volume 1 to trade. Hopefully the other volumes won't be a pain in the ass to find. Okay, so I'm going to try to grab a little bit of these out of order off this stack. Black Widow. The Itsy Bitsy Spider. This has the 1999 run and the 2001. Like, not runs, they're mini series, I guess. 1 to 3 issues. Well, 3 issues each. So there's 6 issues in here. This is on that list I read, and it said, read this one next after Daredevil Volume 1. So I grabbed this, but, I mean, it's got the 2001 series, which I know doesn't go, but whatever. This seller did a phenomenal job describing it as well. We're going to get into some of these that are crap. Okay. So, like I said, I'm trying to get all the all-in, all that stuff on trade. This came from one of those bookstores on eBay. It said former library copy. So, yeah, I'm like, okay, it's a former library copy. I know it's going to have stickers. I can get the stickers off. You can't see on it, but it's got a cover sticker and a back sticker. They won't come off. And then there were stickers all up and down the spine, all over the back. There were stickers everywhere. They drew on it with Sharpie. I mean, there's still marks on the inside. But I could have bought this book new still. I paid $1 less used. And it was in that shape. They should have either A, charged way less, or still on that A or B point. The description did say former library copy, but it also said very good. It wasn't in very good quality, in my opinion, because of all the stickers and the writing. But what do I know? I got Action Comics for those. I've already read this one too. It's pretty good, actually, for somebody who doesn't like Superman. And another one that I got off of eBay that was a library. But see, this one was a library too. It only had one sticker down here, and I was able to get it off, and it's not sticky anymore. Brave and the Bold, the winning card. This is actually a really good read. I was surprised. This is like the beginning of the whole Joker storyline, I guess. But, I mean, it was wrote by Tom King. This was good, and I recommend this to anyone. And on that note with Brave and the Bold, I also got Brave and the Bold, Out of the Darkness. I mean, it goes kind of after it. I guess, like, the way they did Brave and the Bold originally was weird. This is another library one. I still gotta get some of the sticky off. But I haven't read this one yet. Looking forward to reading that. Oh, now, listen to that. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, that's the stickiness on some of these, because I've been trying to get the stickers off. I got Catwoman. I got a lot of Catwoman, because I'm trying to actually just finish certain characters, too. Valley of the Shadow of Death. This is volume 5. It's a library run. A library one, but still, it's not bad. It's just really sticky. And I just got to get that off. And then I got volume 2. Same run of Catwoman. Just trying to, like I said, get all of these. This one's sticky too. This one had a spine sticker all the way down. Then I got Catwoman Copycats, volume 1. Same run. It's got a sticker on the back still at the library, and I haven't really messed with it yet. But I did get all the stickers off the side, and it's got a little bit sticky still down here, but not a lot. I guess I'll grab another Catwoman since. So weirdly enough, I'm collecting all the New 52s in regular comic form, but I'm also going to get them in trade because I don't read the comics of them. I read the trades or the hardbacks, or I'm debating on grabbing them in Omnis if they have like the runs in Omnis, because I mean, Red Lantern is hard to get in trade, but they have an Omni of it, so I might get that. But I already have volume 1 of this. This is volume 2. This is from the New 52. So enjoy that run. And more of those late 90s Marvel. I got Punisher, Marvel Knights. I actually have not read this run. For some reason, when I was ordering, I was like, oh, I've read this. So it'll be a nice reread. And then I was like, I didn't read this. I read the Punisher Max. So I haven't read this. And I'm looking forward to reading this one for sure. So the last one I got, X-Force Volume 2. InStockTrades is normally where I get all of these because of the value and price on them. But they didn't have this one in stock. So I ordered it on eBay. And I think it might have been a former library, but it didn't have stickers on it. The only reason I say that is because it's kind of got a sticky residue. I think the sellers actually took them off. But yeah, I'm also getting, what is this, From the Ashes, or whatever this run is called. I'm getting all of these in trade. So there's those. That's eBay. Plus the one from my local comic shop. I guess let's do Amazon next, because InStockTrades is a big pile. Like I said, the 90s Marvel. I found this one in Epic, and like I said, I would like to get this other Daredevil in Epic, but I don't think they've released it, or if they have, it's out of print right now. And if you know Epics, you know it's stupid to try to buy them out of print, because they'll eventually reprint it unless it's something they lose a license for, like Conan, but they don't lose a license for Daredevil. They'll just reprint it when they feel like it. But I got volume 2, the Epic, Modern Epic Underboss. So there's that one. And I got an Epic. This one had some sticky residue on it, and I bought it new from Amazon, so I don't know what the hell they put on it. I got volume 10, God Loves, Man Kills. I'm trying to get all of the X-Men in Epic form. And this one was cheap. It was on sale. I'm not to it in reading order yet. I'm only technically on volume 2 because the X-Men take for freaking ever for me to read. So, yeah, I needed this one anyway. So, like I said, I'm trying to get all X-Men in Epics. I'm pretty sure they're going to release all of them in Epics eventually. It's just some of them are out of print right now. And it just takes forever to get them. So I do have some of them in other formats, but like I got volume 2 of X-Men in an Omni, but I want to get rid of that one once I can get volume 3 in the Epics, because I believe that one consists of volume 2, part of volume 2, and all of volume 3 in the Epics, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, so I got that in Epic form. And then I'm just going to show these 3 off together because, I mean, I just needed these. Volume 5, Volume 6, and Volume 7 of Something is Killing the Children. I freaking love this series. I recommend it to anyone. I have now the first 7 volumes in trade. It's really dope. I'm not going to change these. I know they're doing like deluxe hardcovers now. I'm not going to change these out for those. That's just overkill and stupid. I don't mind them like this. I actually like reading trades better than any other format. But yeah, I got 3 volumes of that. Just try to get caught up on those. Now, something new that I'm buying. Compendiums. I like compendiums, I've decided. I like the size. I like the price. The price is amazing. For how many books you get in these are freaking huge. So, like, for the longest time, I'm like, I used to say, I'm not going to buy Omnis. I'm not going to buy Omnis. I hate Omnis. I still am not a fan of Omnis because you need a freaking table to read them. I like to sit there and hold my books, and like these are still kind of heavy and hard to hold, but I can hold this just fine and read it. But I got volume 1 of Nightwing. Oh, compendium 1 of Nightwing. So that's going to be a fun read. This one has been out of stock for freaking ever, and I've been wanting it. This freaking DC Finest. DC Finest are like Marvel Epics, if you didn't know. But I've been wanting this one. And then I didn't realize this one starts at issue 7. So issues 1 through 6 are not in here. I have issue 6, but I have all of these issues, and I'm selling all of these issues. But I'm just like, I don't have issues 1 through 5. They have a trade. It's out of print. I don't want to pay the price that people are selling for it or charging for it. So I don't know. Hopefully DC will figure out what to do with that. There's only a few more. Huh. It's just that stack is so big because it's on the books. I mean, a few more from the Amazon. I got Batman Nightfall, Volume 1. I mean, if you know the storyline, you know the storyline. I didn't realize how cheap these were. I mean, they sell them in hardbacks and stuff like Omnis, but I like these. The price is really cheap. I think this is one I can remember. I think I got this one for like 15 bucks on Amazon. They're light because they're like that print, but yeah. This will be a fun read. I literally only grabbed this because I have the DC Finest Catwoman Volume 1. And it ties into this storyline, and I'm weird like that. If I'm reading something, I want to read the tie-in, and so I got this to read it. Okay, another one of them there compendiums. This one's heavy. JSA Volume 1. I have all of these in regular form too, and I'm going to sell them, but they don't really sell worth a lot. This one's heavier than the Nightwing one, but like, I think I could still hold it and read it if I really wanted to. So, this is a big boy though. And that's going to be a fun read for sure. Another one of those, like I said, I'm trying to get all the Dawn of DC. I got this off of Amazon because I had some credit and I wanted it. Volume 1 of Power Girl. I have these issues too. I'm selling them. Actually, I think these issues are listed on my eBay right now. I've already listed those. Okay, the big old boy that I got finally. I finally bit the bullet and got it. Blackest Night, Omnibus. This thing is huge. It's heavy. I don't like the weight because I can't hold it and read it like I can the compendiums, but I've been wanting to read this story. I know the gist of it. I just have actually never read it. It came out around the time I wasn't really reading comics. Sorry. I stopped reading them for a while when this whole storyline was happening. So, yeah, this thing is huge. But, like I said, I like to read things in order. So, then, I'll explain later. Let's get to the InStockTrades. Oh, my God. There's a lot. Okay? A lot. I'll start with this stack. One of my orders got divided, and I didn't get half of it, and I'm gonna hold off on it. They said they'd ship it, but I'm just gonna hold off. I have other things I need to do right now. So like I said, this X series, this run, I got Psylocke, Volume 1. I think it's the only one. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else in this Psylocke run, but I got this Psylocke book. X Factor Volume 2. I already have it. I know they ended this series, which sucks. So there's actually, from Volume 1, I kind of was enjoying this one. Phoenix, Volume 2. Like I said, I already own Volume 1. Laura Kinney Wolverine, Volume 1. I think there's more to this run. Like, I work at a comic shop part-time a little bit, and I can't remember what runs are still going. That's amazing. NYX, Volume 2. This run was ended too. That was interesting. Hilverine, Volume 1. Like I said, I don't know if they have all of these, like, I don't think there's any more Hilverine, but there might be, but I think it was just those 5 issues. X-Men, Volume 2. That's a big old boy. That's issues 11 through 18. I can't remember how many is in Volume 1, but I have that other book too. The little mini crossover thing. Exceptional X-Men, Volume 1. 1 through 5 is the issues in that book. Wolverine in the Bones. I'm not going to talk over a lot of these because I haven't read this run, so I don't know a lot that's going on. This is Volume 1 of Wolverine. And I got 2 epics in this stack. There's way more still going on. But part of the X-Men epics that I was telling you about. Volume 19. InStockTrades didn't have a lot of epics that I don't have. And I was just trying to figure out what epics I need. And I saw that one. So I got that. And then this was the one I did need. Volume 2. Because I have the Marvel Masterworks that's in this. Well, they were these issues basically. So I'm getting rid of those Marvel Masterworks. I don't like how they sit on the shelf with these. I'm OCD when it comes to my shelving. So that's why I'm getting rid of the Marvel Masterworks. Those are on my eBay store too. Okay, let's go with this big old stack. It's not that big. With the All In and Dawn of DC, I'm trying to get the books in somewhat of an order. I got Volume 3 of Poison Ivy, which I should have got Volume 1 and 2 so I could just read them. But yeah, I got Volume 3. I need to get Volume 1 and 2 still. But I got that. Can't read it yet until I get those 2. Shazam Volume 1. I've never really been a big Shazam fan, but I'm trying to read all of DC from Dawn of DC going forward. What volume numbers are these? Weird how DC puts the volumes on the back of these. I got Volume 1 and 2 of Batman in hardback. I don't know. With Batman, I think I might get this run in hardback because I like hardbacks, and I think these will all look good in hardback. So I got these two. They're still sealed in the plastic. I haven't opened them. Alright, so these right here are all the same run. I've just been meaning to actually pick these up. Venom Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6, Volume 7. Now here's the thing with the Venoms. You might have saw that on one of them. There's a crossover. Dark Web. I'm going to have to get some Dark Web books. So that's cool. But yeah. And then like this one, it has Carnage 5 through 6 in it. But the one before it doesn't have any Carnage, so I'm going to have to get some Carnage ones too. Which is no biggie, because the Carnage run that I remember reading from this wasn't bad. It's just Carnage. Alright, two big boys. Green Lantern Rebirth Compendium 1. Blackest Night. This is what starts it, I guess. This leads into it. Well, Volume 2, but we'll get to this in a minute. So, I got Volume 1 and Volume 2. There, I'll just show them both. I got them both. Okay. There's an issue with them. There's like 4 issues that aren't in this before Blackest Night. So, I mean, I can go buy the trades. The trades are out of print, though. Or I can keep my issues. Because I have the issues. So I'm like, do I buy the trades? Or do I just wait? I think I'm going to wait and just hold on to my issues. It's an issue of another issue. No, I think I'm going to wait. So I think that's what's going to happen. Now, the final in-stock trade stack. Let's first start with this. This is a small one. I got a compact of Nightwing. Basically because it was cheaper to buy the compact than buying the volumes. That's the whole reason I got it. Because I'm just trying to read them at this point. Nothing like crazy. I'm just trying to read them. So, because of that, I got Volume 3. Because it has Volume 1 and 2 in it. So I got Volume 3 and I got Volume 4 as well. There's more Nightwing I need, I know. But that's 4 volumes of Nightwing. I think I'm good for a little bit. Then I got Volume 1 of Green Lantern, Dawn of DC. Back in action. And I've read the first. This is more of a reading thing. I don't own Volume 1, but I got Volume 2 of this one. But I read Volume 1 already in the regular paper. Because I have them. Man, I'm tired. But I have these issues. So I've read the ones that are in Volume 1. So I picked up Volume 2 so I can just keep reading it. And then I got Green Lantern War Journal, Volume 1. Is there enough issues? I don't know why they put Volume 1. I think there was only 6 issues in this run. I think this is a mini-series, mini-run, whatever. But anyway, so I got that. I got Green Lantern Corps, Volume 1. I know, these aren't all in order. Because these take place later. This is all in. Those were Dawn of DC. I know, but I'm trying to just grab what I can. And I don't care if I'm reading them completely in order. I'm just wanting to read the series. I got The Flash, Volume 1. Dawn of DC. This one's thick, too. How many issues are in this? It's only 6 issues. But it's got some of the... it's got a story from issue 800 and... Titans, Beast World, Terror, Central City 1. Okay, so it's got a couple issues in it, extra. But this one's pretty thick. I got Wonder Woman, Volume 1, Dawn of the DC. This one's just got... Yeah, I mean, this one's kind of thick, too. So I got that one. And then I got Batman and Robin, Volume 1. I have these issues, and I've read issue 1 and 2 already. So I should just read this one and be done with it. There's only like a few issues left in it. Titans, Volume 1. Harley Quinn, Volume 1 of Dawn of the DC. Why do I say Dawn of the DC? Like Dawn of the Dead. No, it's Dawn of DC. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I do. Adventures of Superman, John Kent. I don't know. I think this is all the issues that were with this one. But it says Volume 1, don't it? No, actually, this one does not say Volume 1. This is the first one that doesn't say Volume 1. Still work. Yeah, this one doesn't either. So I got still work. Works. Still works. And then I got Superman. Superboy, the Man of Tomorrow. That's a fun one. I got City Boy. That one's going to be interesting. I'm trying to play series. I don't want this video to be super long. I'm sorry. The Vigil. Some of these are weird little mini-series, but they were all at the beginning of the Dawn of DC. Dawn of DC. Jay Garrick, The Flash. This one might be fun. I haven't really read a lot of his Flash stuff, so I'm not sure. I might enjoy. And here's another one of those weird ones that I got. Catwoman, Volume 3, because it's like at the beginning of the Dawn of DC, I guess. But I should have. Oh God, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking with it, to be honest. So I have that cover listed on my listed on my eBay store right now. But yeah, so I got that. This was an eBay one, not a InStock. InStock was out. I ordered it and they told me they weren't going to be able to get a copy of it, so I ordered it on eBay. I don't know why I put it back in the stock, but anyway, this was eBay. My bad. Superman Volume 1. Haven't read it yet. Well, I've read issue 1, as I have issue 1, so I read issue 1, but I haven't read the rest of it. It's interesting. I'm not a Superman fan, so, but I'm trying to read all of DC. Unstoppable Doom Patrol. This, I think I might enjoy. I like the Doom Patrol, so I may enjoy this. I haven't read any of these, so this would be a fun little read. Don't worry, guys. There's only a few more. Blue Beetle, Dawn of DC. The only Blue Beetle I've ever read is the New 52 Blue Beetle. So that's going to be interesting. I've never read any other Blue Beetle. I got Hot Girl. This is the one they replaced my Catwoman with because they didn't have Catwoman. They're like, what do you want? Do you want a refund or you want to send us, or do you want to send you a replacement? And I seen this was the same price. I was like, hey, just send me that Hot Girl one. And so they sent me this, which is cool. Dang it. I keep going by it. I'm pretty sure I own this issue right here. It's Chew, so I might have it. Alright, the last one. Cyborg. So yeah, I got my reading for a while. That's why I'm going to hold off on getting that extra stuff that they didn't send. They've already refunded me, so I'm just going to hold off. That was all the trades, omnis, compendiums that I've gone over the last month or two. So with that said, I'm going to do a little bit of a rant at the end of this. I mentioned it at the beginning of the video, homemediacave.com. I'm going to have another series on this YouTube channel documenting my journey. I've already started it, so not the series, but I started the journey. I'm wanting to open up a store within a couple of years. There's other YouTubers have done it, and all they do is like basically talk about their selling and stuff, and that's kind of where I'm going with this channel. That's why this I'm doing comics and stuff and not just movies, but my store will be carrying movies, comics, video games, nerdy stuff, collectible stuff. I might do D&D in it. I haven't decided yet. I know I'm going to do toys for sure. But yeah, so my store is going to be like that with thehomemediacave.com. I already have some of my stuff together. I'm selling new comic books weekly on that website. So I'm working on the website right now. I'm a one-man team, okay? I don't have people who edit my films. I do my own editing. I don't have people who run my website. I do my website. I don't have people who list my stuff on eBay. I do it. I run my whatnot store. I do it all. I'm a one-man team. I have all that going down. With that, I want to start doing weekly videos. I'm going to try my hardest to get weekly videos out. I have a little bit of a better setup now. I have to move a table to do this setup at the moment because this is my table I do my whatnot streams on, and it's usually lined up over here. But I have that happening. I have an account with Lunar right now, working on the Penguin. I don't know why Penguin's taking so long to get back to me, but I have Lunar, and on my website, I am going to be listing, starting with the comics that are coming out April 15th. So those will be on my website right now, actually. Some of them are up. My website is still under construction, so some of it's not done, but the store part is ready to go. I want to have little pieces on my website, like talking about book of the week, movies of the week, stuff like that. Things I want to talk about. I want to do reviews on there too, and I want to have a community on there. So I'm going to set up like a little forum area too. That'd be cool. But I'll have the links to all my stuff, my eBay store, my whatnot streams, everything in the description of this video. But yes, I would love to have you guys follow me on this journey of starting a business. And it will be a crazy one. I have accounts set up through some places already. This will be freaking awesome if I get it going. And I really hope I do. Because I'm putting a lot of time and effort into this. And it'd be cool to have you guys follow me. And like I said, every YouTuber says it. I'm going to say it. Like, follow, subscribe. You know the whole spill of the whole thing. But I need it. I need the help. I need the motivation. I don't want to be like giving up too soon on this when I feel like I can do it. I have the capability of doing it, like the smarts. I know my stuff. I have a huge comic collection. I have over 15,000 comics in my collection alone, and I'm going to sell probably 90% of my comics, and they will be on my eBay and on my whatnot. My website is basically going to be only for new items, so I will have other things on there. Right now it's just comic books. I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do the toys and stuff because I do have accounts with some distributors on that end, so we'll have that. And I'm going to be doing movies. I'm trying to get in talks with some other companies right now with movies, but the issue with that is a lot of them do sell online, and I can't compete with their online prices. So I do sell used movies on my eBay store, and I'm gonna start selling those on my whatnot too. I gotta figure out whatnot a little bit. I'm only doing comics right now, but I might try to do other things. I just gotta figure it out. I don't know if I switch up too much, it'll be weird and not put me in the right categories for people to find me. So with that, keep it real, y'all. Join me with this journey, and it'll be epic. Peace. Have a nice one.